Your time starts the moment you start speaking.
Rohit, the anchor for the show, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, and my esteemed panelists on both sides of the topic. I support the motion that Lokpal Bill is a comprehensive solution to India's corruption woes. Friends, we all know that corruption exists in all walks of life in India. We are not here to debate whether corruption exists. We all know for a fact that corruption exists. In the past 60 years, 60 plus years since our independence, a bunch of corrupt people have been stashing considerable wealth away in foreign shores. Let me share with you some statistics which are no longer being questioned. India has more black money stashed away as per the sources of a bank in Switzerland. This amounts to about 1,500 US dollars, 1,500 billion US dollars, and this wealth is more than the rest of the nations put together. Russia has 470 billion US dollars stashed away, UK has 390 billion US dollars, Ukraine 100, China has 96 billion US dollars. All of these put together, India has more wealth stashed away. This, by the way, is equivalent to 40% of the GDP of India. And this wealth were to come back to India, India can do away with all its taxes and still the government can maintain this nation for 30 long years. That gives you the amount of wealth that is lying abroad and outside the Indian shores. Now, when has this been collected? Yesterday? No. This has been collected over the past 60 plus years and in spite of the laws that we have. This clearly points out the fact that the laws that currently exist are not sufficient to give us the results that we really seek as a nation. So what are we here for today? We are here in search of a solution that would help us transform India from being amongst the most corrupt to amongst one of the most transparent economies. What do you do when you have a toothache? You go to a dentist. Friends, when we have this problem, we have to go to the people who are the most expert in dealing with this. And we have people like Arvind Kejriwal, an IITian IS officer in 1972, resigned in January 2000 and he spent his life. In fact, he is one of the main people who, because of whom the RTI Act is today in place. Kiran Bedi, a woman IPS officer and also a person who is of impeccable integrity. Santosh Hegde, Shanti Bhushan, Prashant Bhushan, names I do not need to introduce to all of you. These are the people who have today jointly enacted the law that we all know as the Jan Lokpal Bill. These people have spent their lives, mind you, their lives for the service of India and come up with such a strong legislation which is the Jan Lokpal Bill. My colleagues will tell you why this is one of the most powerful bills which can help us in. It is very easy for all of us to be cynical and say, how can one bill change things? My only appeal to all the people who come here and speak against is to tell me what would work if not the Lokpal bill. Give us a solution, just not say that this will not work. That would not help the cause at all. Over to you.